I myself used to be a fat ass, a jelly belly, a piggy ass fat fuck, and honestly, it sucked a lot. And it wasn't until almost 2 years ago already when I got my shit together and decided to finally lose weight. And up to this point in my life, I would always cope. I'd always try to delude myself into thinking that, yeah, I'm okay with this body. Psst, I couldn't even change if I wanted to. This is just how my body is, and I'm proud of it. I'd always lie to myself, but one thing I never realized that it's one thing to say that shit out loud to others, and it's a whole nother thing to try and actually believe all of that when you're by yourself, in bed, at night, in the dark, alone, with nothing else but your own mind. You can trick others to fall for your self-made lies, but you can't trick your own mind and your subconscious to buy into all that shit. So once I saw through the bullshit of my own self-delusion, I began to realize that deep down, I wanted better. And that I wanted to change. Once I stopped playing tricks on myself and saw reality for what it was, for what I really wanted, that's when I started to lose weight.
I need it!
No, don't make it gay.
And it's all a domino effect. Like, that's when my life started changing for the better. Many aspects of my life improved due to losing weight, and I'd like to share some of those said improvements on my life, the perks of losing weight. And if you're not fat, you should still stick around, because this video might give you perspective and insight to your jelly belly peers. So with that being said, cue the Fortnite music. I'll start off with the most insignificant and superficial perk of them all. And that perk is being to wear whatever you want.
You stupid.
Once you start to lose weight, the chains of self-consciousness and of embarrassment that have been tormenting you for years will finally be lifted. You'll finally be able to wear something else that isn't a hoodie. Like, I remember before I lost any weight, I had pretty much the same fit every single day. It was a black or dark colored hoodie with jeans every single day. Like, I really pulled up to school looking like a cartoon character with the exact same fit every single day of the week. And I'd have so many shirts in my wardrobe that I was just dying to wear, but couldn't. I was just too much of a pussy. I was just too self-conscious. I didn't want any girl to see my man tits or my muffin top.
You're a fake pig! You died in fake! Young man, kill yourself!
This is better.
But it didn't really matter because I had a very visible double chin. And here's a wake-up call for all of you big-ass MFs. We all know that you're fat, that you're big. That hoodie, it doesn't hide anything. You're just putting a tarp over a boulder and expecting the boulder to disappear. Yes, I'm comparing you to a boulder, you fat fuck. I remember this one time, me and a friend of mine were both waiting in the gym for school to start, and we were both sitting on the floor. And this guy looked down at my thighs and said that I had thighs so thick that if I was a girl, I would have guys all over me. This was in middle school, by the way.
Why don't you have a seat right over there, please?
But yeah, that was one of the many wake-up calls I had throughout the years, because small comments and insults like that all really started to add up. But it's interesting how life changes. I used to be self-conscious of having ham thighs, but now I'm self-conscious about having chicken legs. Don't ever skip leg day, baby. Honestly, losing weight is probably one of the best things you can do to look more fashionable, because a fat man can have the most expensive, elegant, tailored suit, but he'll never look half as good as the fit, in-shape guy wearing the exact same tailored suit. The man makes the suit, not vice versa.
Please, this is all I have. I'm nothing without this suit.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it, okay?
Well, now that we got that superficial perk out of the way, let's move into the perks that actually do matter. The perks that actually mean something. Now I know this seems like a shallow ass thing to say is a perk to losing weight, but hear me out. Getting noticed by girls can be a superficial benefit, but it's not always one. It's not always superficial. Whatever do I mean? Well, let me explain. First off, let's get something straight. Girls aren't into fat guys. They're not into the dad bod. Just full stop, they're not. But that's not to say that there aren't outliers. But those outliers are irrelevant because the outliers do not justify the majority. And the great majority of women, they're not into fat guys, bro. And even those girls that do have a fat boyfriend or partner or whatever, I guarantee you that they probably prefer them to be fit and healthy. Obviously with the same personality, just a decent body. A brain-dead argument that I always hear those body positivity MFs bring up is that my appearance isn't linked to my worth as a person. Like, that statement is true, if we were discussing anything other than you being fat is an addiction to food, a lack of discipline, and your muffin top is just the physical results of those poor choices. So when your appearance is directly linked to your poor choices and your poor lifestyle, your lack of self-respect, your appearance actually does matter. And of course, I know that there's some people who have eating or digestive conditions that permit them from losing weight, but as I said before, the outliers don't justify the majority. You can't justify a whole argument based on the outliers. Like, how irresponsible would that be to spread such a harmful message to a massive audience, which would only really apply to a small percentage of that audience, while simultaneously harming a large percentage of them? Like, who would do that?
There, Lois, stop your crying. Stop it. Please stop. Stop. Stop it. Stop crying. Stop crying. Stop crying.
So yeah, appearances do matter. God gave you a functioning body for a reason. Present your best version to the world, bro. Like, come on. And to girls, because yeah, girls will notice you. You'll catch more of them staring at you. You'll feel more confident, and we all know that girls have a sixth sense for confidence. But the fine line of when seeking attention from girls becomes shallow and superficial is dependent on the type of girls you attract. Once you lose weight, make sure that if you want to get a girl, to get one who likes you for your personality and much less for your appearance. But Milo, I thought you said that appearances do matter. Why are you contradicting yourself, bro? They do, but look, here's the way I see it. In a relationship, when you put in the effort into having a nice body for yourself, you're presenting the best version of yourself to your girl. The only version she deserves, only the best. Appearances can also be the catalyst of relationships, because again, you being fat tells the world that you lack self-respect and self-discipline. And what girl sees that as desirable? In a relationship, your partner having a decent body should be seen as a bonus, not as the sole reason for your attraction towards them. So yeah, when you lose weight, just keep in mind that you'll get attention from girls, and if you're trying to get in a relationship, make sure that your potential girlfriend wants you for your personality and presence first, and your body and appearance second. Because the last thing you want is to have a relationship be built off of limerence. Now, this last perk, I can't really put into words. Like, it's one of those experiences that you yourself have to experience. So, as I said before, your confidence will shoot up to the sky once you start seeing results. You'll be able to wear whatever you want, you'll get noticed by girls, but none of these benefits compares to what losing weight does to your mind, your soul. Like, your perception of reality will start to change. Like, yes, your brain chemistry will change. You'll just be happier, more positive. Shit you thought was corny or cringe to say or think will become normal and exciting to do. You'll care much less about what people think. You'll start to see life as a game in which you level up every day. Life will be beautiful, but keep in mind, yes, you'll have to lose weight, but you'll also have to simultaneously improve other aspects of your life. And above all, you'll have to conquer your mind. Everyone's life and circumstances, I know, are different from mine, but I'm just telling you what worked for me, because losing weight for me was a domino effect that led to tons of great experiences and opportunities. Losing weight builds character, improves mental health. It does all that, but at the same time, like I said, don't think that losing weight is the magic pill that will solve all your problems. But don't get me wrong though, if you're fat, losing weight will do a bunch of heavy lifting for improving your mental health. Just don't think that this one simple lifestyle choice will forever defeat all the demons in your life. Different demons require different battles. Another thing, when you lose weight, please don't hold grudges against people. The people who wronged you or the people who made fun of you. This only applies for the ones that get bullied for being fat, but it still applies and remains true for other aspects of life. You're honestly just harming yourself, and you're the one taking the L when you hold grudges like that, because you probably care more than they do. Whether you hold grudges against them or not, they really don't care. Don't be one of those weirdos that glorifies being a villain in your villain arc. These people really don't care that much about your struggles. They don't think it's that deep. You're really just poisoning yourself. You're tonight's biggest loser. Getting on the weight loss plan is more than just getting skinny to please others. While it can be an unhealthy, obsessive validation game, it really doesn't have to be. I made a video about how to find motivation to lose weight. Like, the content within the video isn't really bad at all. I still stand by every word I said in that video, just that the editing and the mic quality were treacherous. So if you're trying to watch that video, excuse the mess. Just have in the background where you're doing something else, I don't know. It is my first video, and I'm gonna be honest, it's absolute shit.